This is a test, a testity test, to make sure the framing is good, to make sure my hair looks cool, to make sure I set the circular polarizing filter in a way that eliminates the most reflection. Boop-a-doop-boop, I think I'm in the middle. Also sound, 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 sound. Blah, 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 sound. We're gonna have a meetup in Amsterdam, so you should probably go to Amsterdam. It's gonna be with me and Grace, and probably another secret surprise special YouTuber. You don't want to miss out. This is a wrap about the meetup in Amsterdam. If you want more details about the meetup in Amsterdam, you should go to my second channel, because I will be announcing when and where. I'm definitely not keeping this in. Be loose, have fun, be loose, have fun, be loose, have fun. Hello everyone, welcome to my new place. I thought a good way to break it in would be by shooting a good old-fashioned beer and a chat, except this is gonna be more of a beer and a rant. I've been making a lot of videos lately about different kind of identities and different kinds of labels, and every time I do, I always get the same comment without fail. Gay, trans, bi, poly, demi, black, white, Dutch, meow, 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 meow. This is all so complicated and confusing, and why does it even matter? Why can't we just all be people? No holds barred, I hate this comment. Like, I hate it. I hate it. And today, I want to tell you why. So first off, I get what you are trying to communicate. You think that somehow all of these different labels divide us or categorize us in unnecessary ways. Rather than looking at someone's race or sexuality or gender, you want to judge them on, say, their moral compass, their values, their integrity, on who they are. But the thing is, boo-boo, a massive part of who they are could be that label you are trying so hard to erase. And I know you hate it, and I know you're gonna call me a social justice warrior, because that's like a thing now, but let's all take a second to check our privilege, because 99.9% of the time I get a comment like this, it's from a straight white cis man. And there is nothing wrong with being a straight white cis man. I love me some straight white cis men, and there should never be shame attached to anyone simply because they are part of a privileged or majority group. But the reality is, all of this privilege usually makes it harder to see why others cling to different labels so strongly. I personally love identifying as a pansexual woman. I'm all about it. The reason I like it so much is because it took me a long time and a huge journey before I got comfortable with those words that reflected my reality. As a queer person, I face some extra adversity in this hetero world. As a pan person, I face some extra adversity in the LGBTQ community that likes to erase middle of the spectrum identities from time to time, and as a woman, I face sexism regularly. And all of these experiences and all of this adversity has played a massive, pivotal role in shaping me into the person I am today, and I am proud as hell that I have made it through all that. I'm a drink to me. So when I say, hey, I'm a pansexual lady, it's actually way more loaded than just those two adjectives you hear. What I'm a pansexual lady actually means is, hi, I have a lot of pride in my identity, and it's important to me that you know that. I don't fit into social norms in every way, and because of that, I've had some hard times, but right now, I'm at a place where I'm very comfortable with who I am, and on top of that, I found a community I really feel like I fit in with. So if you reply to me with anything but cool or okay, you are essentially shutting down everything I just said. So I got hungry halfway through this video. You're saying that all my struggles don't really matter to you, and making me feel comfortable with my preferred label isn't worth the effort of learning a new word you might not be familiar with. When you say things like, this is all so complicated, or I have a label you might like, Ashley, it's called the label human being, or why can't we all just be people? When you say these things, what I'm hearing is, I see the adversity you face, I just don't want to hear about it. Shh. It makes me uncomfortable when we talk about how you have it harder in this way. Shh, shh, let's ignore your adversity, and maybe then we'll all just be the same. Shh, shh, much. You're straight up marginalizing my struggles, and that's not cool. And as far as these labels dividing us goes, I think that's BS. I get that you want to live in a world where race and sexuality aren't a big deal, a world where no one should have to come out because being gay is like whatevs, and no one should have to worry about police brutality because racism was so 10 years ago. And that is a really nice sentiment. But newsflash, you are awesome! However, also 10,000 steps ahead of the game. Sadly, that is definitely not our reality yet. You might not be racist or homophobic or cis-sexist, but if you want to be the best ally you can, you will acknowledge that some people out there are, and you'll act accordingly. And this means standing up for equality and respecting the labels people choose to identify with. And maybe you didn't realize this, but ignoring inequity only perpetuates it. I'm gonna say that again because it is so important. Ignoring inequity only perpetuates it. If you ignore the prejudice I face, it will continue. So please don't pretend adversity doesn't exist simply because you wish it didn't. Because that's not really helping anyone. Plus, what could be more boring than ignoring differences? I think / hope it's pretty much understood now that being colorblind is not the right way to not be racist. We should all be able to see race, and learn about race, and celebrate race, and open our mind to different cultures, experiences, and perspectives. And in my opinion, the same should go for sexuality, gender, and everything else too. So in the end, I get it. When you say, why can't we all just be people, it's coming from a place of positivity. But it's also coming from a place of ignorance. By insisting I stop using the labels I identify with and instead identify as just a person or a human being, you are 1, taking away my control over my own identity, 2, marginalizing a lot of the adversity I've gone through, and 3, closing your mind to a lot of beautiful and amazing diversity. So the next time someone tells you they are a bi/pan demisexual trans man who is sometimes gender fluid as well as half black and half Japanese, just say, cool. Let me know what you guys think about the whole why can't we all just be people thing in the comments, and I will see you later. Potentially in real life if you live in Amsterdam. Okay, bye!
Follow me on Twitter!
I've been asked on behalf of Ashley to have you subscribe and like. Pretty please for me. Like for me, please like for me. Pretty please for me, I'll give you fake money.